Hey guys, Mr. Multimanual here, and I'm bringing you another guide. This time it's Nocturne, the Eternal Nightmare. Nocturne is a great jungler. This is a jungling guide. Let's get it started. Nocturne's first ability is his passive. His passive is called Umber Blades. It's an AoE, and what it does is it gives him extra damage and lifesteal in an area of effect, which means like multiple enemies. Just an overall great passive for jungling. You can tell from that. His Q is a skill shot. It's Dustbringer. He shoots it out and it latches on the enemy and leaves a trail, which he is sped up in. His W is Shroud of Darkness. It's a spell shield that passively increases your attack speed. As a spell shield, obviously what it does is it blocks abilities when it's activated. His E is a tether, and it's Unspeakable Horror. It does magic damage while it's attached, and when the tether breaks, it fears the enemy. Like for great early ganks. And his final ability, his ultimate, is Paranoia. This move allows you to blind the enemy to be able to only see what they see, what their only character can see, and jump to an enemy in a certain range. It's a really big range, but don't overestimate it. So here is my jungle route. It's just a simple jungle route. I want to talk about one thing real quick about the Volver patch. As Nocturne and like early game characters like Shaco and stuff, I rarely ever actually get through the jungle in my first try, like fully clearing, because I just see so many opportunities to gank, and I just can't pass them up sometimes. So don't just keep your, well, basically what I'm trying to say is don't keep your head in your jungle and look around sometimes, guys, because everyone, I mean, it's pretty obvious. First blood is worth a lot more than a wolf camp or a wraith or something, and with the new Bulbar patch, it's a lot easier thing to do because your camps are always almost up. And jungler that stays in the jungle is one of the worst junglers. I'd rather just be a 4v5 to be honest. Unless you're Yi, that is, of course, and you can just farm out the wazoo. So just my standard route, I go blue, wolves, wraiths, golems, red. I think my clear time's like 3:20, 3:30. It's pretty quick. I use my smite on blue, and then I say smite for red as well. And I skip red at first because God, my smite isn't up for it, and I just go golems real quick. So I grab golems. Yep. You want to tether the big one because he does the most damage. And back to the Wallbear patch. Really, like, that's my biggest tip for this video. Really, I mean, overall tip is never keep your head in your jungle ever, because the junglers. I mean, the only like example of it, like, or analogy I have is of like these sound kind of strange, but in Call of Duty, which I'm pretty good at, I guess, there's something called tunnel vision. It's where a sniper, this is some early games, so I'm just going to keep talking. It's when a sniper just quote-unquote hard scopes and doesn't actually pay attention to his surroundings, and he gets wrecked majority of the time. So here's a gank. I pull off, I Q, initiate Q because it gives me speed buff. I E, and then we get Vladimir to bait Shen. He pops his W. Shen gets outplayed, and my Umber Blades finishes him off. As you see there, I kind of backed up, waited for Umber Blades, got needed that quick burst damage. So another gank. Tristana gets out, and then he gets ignited by Scion, which is nice. And then I do the old run away, then run right back trick, and we end up getting a kill on Zilean. Here it is. I come right back. What's Zilean doing? And Scion hits a stun. Zilean's not going anywhere. And so right after this, I think I go top. I go mid for a good gank, I guess. Yeah, Annie, she has no health, and I think she just killed our. No, Vladimir got a kill. He's still on top. LeBlanc's really in a really bad position. Annie's pushing a turret. She has low health. Annie really wants a kill because you have to shut down LeBlanc's early game. I come and I just hit her with a skill shot and run. That's good. That's basically the example of the perfect early game for Nocturne in like 30 seconds. If you can get 3 kills Nocturne early, you will just snowball so hard through mid game and late game, because you can farm just whatever lane you want, and you can also just really push really well, do great damage. So here's a ganking top again. Sorry about the LOL glitch, but it kind of turns into a, you can't really see what's going on. Basically what happens is we tether Renekton, they try to go for Olaf, my tether breaks, we fear Katarina, she gets wrecked, and then Umber Blades finishes off Renekton along with a Q. And that's the surprise damage of Nocturne. He just comes, his Umber Blade is always underpredicted. As Nocturne and Trundle, never underpredict your damage. So just, I mean, Nocturne, I mean, I saw the gank coming. Remember, a kill and assist is worth a lot more than just a kill. And that's a good thing to remember. So if you can, try to give the kill to your laners. But if they can't, I mean, if you really want to get it, then give it. Because I think with a kill and assist, you get like an extra 175 gold. So here, so that's what, like 475 extra. So you come and you gank. I'm ganking top right now. Riven pulls off a nice stun. They overextend. I see Fizz pops his ult. I latch right onto Evelyn. My great utilities, my Dustbringer. And with blue, Dustbringer's like 2-second cooldown. It's like a fast amp. Dustbringer, this Fizz thinks he's getting away. Riven makes a stupid move and stays way too long, and she ends up dying, but I end up getting a double kill. And then Kratos pops a random ball. And so then right after grabbing that, I come hobbling down to mid, and I sell my, I mean, always coordinate ganks, guys. Cannot stress that enough. I come right down to mid, and I say, Matt, pop an ult. So he throws Kratos backwards, and here I come. I am sending him on. I'll latch onto him. Kratos is not going anywhere. And that is an easy kill. So one thing I love about Nocturne is how, it's just random clips of his ult now, is how amazing he can just synchronize with other players. The amazing utility of his allows him to just dart around the battlefield, initiating amazing ganks and creating even better just team play. You are one of the, in my opinion, one of the best AD carries in the game playing as Nocturne. Here's just another clip. I say, Matt, pop your ult. Boom. I come out of nowhere. Suddenly it's a 2v2 and Karthus has disappeared. I just think, I mean, it is not even debatable in my opinion that Nocturne is the greatest split pusher, and he just pops out the woods. Like right here, Ashe doesn't even know what hit her. That Hawk shot really not going to help you in that situation. And I managed to get the kill on her. And so right here, it's just, I think, another example of the Gragas. Yeah, it's a 2v2, and then suddenly it's a 3v2. They don't even know what hit them. This is just another clip. You want to kind of, in team fights, this is just showing you kind of like late game Nocturne. In team fights, you want to like hang around and ult in. That was kind of a bad ult actually. I didn't really like that much. If I'd used it later, we could actually probably could have gotten the third one as well. Here's a random clip of me predicting a blue. So I knew their Riven was gonna go. I mean, not their Riven. Whatever the jungle was this game, I knew that, yeah, Evelyn was going to go blue, so I mean red. So I bait him out, I start getting red, and I tell my team to stay in the bush. And a combination of Janna's ult and lifesteal saves me in this battle, and my spell shield. I spell shield Singe's fling, and I managed to live, and pick up the kill with my Umber Blades. So I'm just going to talk about Nocturne a little bit. Nocturne is a very early game dependent champion. If you use his moves right and you get snow fed early and snowball off of it, you are, in my opinion, unstoppable. It doesn't matter how fed their carry backs. It doesn't matter how fed their carry is. I mean, just you can't stop a fed Nocturne because he comes out of nowhere. He waits for you to use your CC. I mean, it's either you save your CC for Nocturne or you take the entire team coming at you. Just random map awareness is also a huge deal because you can't ult where you can't see. Remember that. And just a nice little flash juke. You can catch and make Katarina. And this is just amazing speed. As you can see, like the jizz on the ground is my Dustbringer. Sorry if this commentary is a little like stuffy. I'm kind of sick right now. I don't feel so good, and I'm not the greatest commentary as well. So that's just map awareness. I had it worded, we get kills. I have this worded, we get kills. Simple as that. I actually ended up getting collateral with my Q there. Here's just a random teamfight clip. We lure LeBlanc in, and then she gets queued by me and my friend Edward, who's playing Olaf, and we get an insta kill on her. And then I don't know what that Nocturne was doing, but he did not see that coming. Again, my damage just comes out of nowhere. Here's just a kind of slowdown of what you can do. Doesn't matter what health, if they're anywhere below 70% health, you can just come in and burst them almost instantly with your ult. And here's a clip of turning on people. Map awareness. Don't have tunnel vision, quote unquote. And then the Katarina tries to run, and if someone's chasing someone like that, there's no need for me to follow him, so I come over here to cut her off. See? Simple as that. And she tries to turn on him. She didn't see me yet. Then I just tether her to get that damage away from my Olaf. I give him the kill because remember, one person on the team's fed, no one else is, and that means they can just focus you, and you can't win. So here's just a clip of getting away, I guess. So LeBlanc, once LeBlanc pops her burst, she really can't do anything to you, and she just has to sit there and wait for her cooldowns and take your damage. So I lurk in the bush, and Massey comes in, and he just kind of queues in there, and LeBlanc pops his burst on him, and he just he runs, but ends up dying, I think. Yeah, he ends up dying. That was worth it. That LeBlanc was, besides me, that LeBlanc was the other just obscenely fed person in this game. Massey pops his ult, and he's out, being Master E, and then you think he dies. Yeah, right there. And then I'm just lurking in the back. I don't want my presence to be known yet, and then I ult in. And then I just focus the carries, Katarina, and Tristana. I can't really get to her at that point. I end up killing her. He managed to slow freaking Aurelia. God, these people need to stop messing me play League with them while I'm doing commentaries. Random clips. So back to kind of overview of Nocturne. Nocturne is a great jungler who relies heavily on an early game. Remember that, and you will do well as Nocturne. Snowballing is one of the most important things to do as him. Early ganks, don't keep your head in your jungle, and you will succeed as Nocturne, the eternal nightmare. Here is my guide. Have a nice day, everybody. Goodbye.